Hello everyone, it's Planning Blockchain here. I'm Tatiana Zalan, and we are interviewing Kokila Alagh today of Karm. It's a legal company based in the UAE in Dubai. Kokila, just a very quick question at the beginning. We're in your boardroom and you say here on the wall, law done differently. Yes, what does it mean? What's your niche? Where are you focusing on?
Yes. So Karm is a legal consultant based out of UAE. Karm is a very focused legal consultant company looking only at technology companies. Mm-hmm. We believe in technology. We don't see technology as a future, but as a part of our life. And we wanted to make sure that our clients that we've been servicing for many years sitting in Dubai get the benefit of it, that we understand law and we understand technology. So we're trying to get that relationship between law and technology fixed in a different way. Mm-hmm. This is why we came up with this, that it is going to be, our focus is law, our focus is tech law. That's why we're going to be different. And secondly, just to share with you, done differently also came in from that we do not want to do our billing system done as how traditionally lawyers bill their clients, but in a different way. Especially because we are focusing with tech companies who happen to be mostly startups. Mm-hmm. When we got into this field and we started working with startups, we understand that we cannot charge them or we cannot work with them as we would charge or work with an institutional client that we've been working with. So we had to do a lot of things differently internally for us. But the focus is, yes, we're a law firm.
Yeah, that's good to know. and I heard that your master's degree is actually in digital signatures, correct? That was way before its time.
Yes, I did my master's in digital economy law from Monash in Melbourne in 2003. And my thesis were on digital signatures law and different electronic payment systems. We did research on Napster and the failure of DigiCash. And I came out of law school and thought that the whole world is ready to talk about electronic money and electronic contracts. But that wasn't the case. But thanks to when we reached 2008, things started changing. 2014, ICOs set up, tokenization, the commercial side of the technology of what I studied and believed in as a law student is what I could go and practice. That's led to the birth of Karm.
Yeah,
Karm believes in this.
It's a very interesting little history with DigiCash and digital signatures and Napster. Yes. And you know, I know that you're working. We know that you work a lot with ICOs and now STOs as well. So the 2017 was really the year of ICOs, as we know. But in 2018, the popularity of ICOs somewhat, it's declined, and that's partly driven by regulation, of course, I think, at least. That, in my view, has generated some confusion for entrepreneurs and investors. Now, my question is, how will these new regulations affect existing companies, existing startups that started, say, in 2017, or maybe even raised funds in 2016, or first half of 2018?
So when we go back to ICO's initial coin offering is the way of crowdfunding. Mm-hmm. Yes. When we started dealing with our clients in 2017, we saw everybody was focused on an ICO. That's crowdfunding. That's one part of your business. What about after that? So we started coming and talking to our clients and said that, okay, fine, now assume you raised the money. What after that? Where's your business plan? Where's the strategy? You are a utility, which could be you raised the money through an ICO or you could have raised it through traditional. So we, out of experience, say there's a difference between utility, there's a difference on ICOs and security tokens separately. We actually decided to look at it separately because when we looked at the downfall or how the market got corrected in later 2017 and 2018, most of it, we realized most of the ICOs which were not well planned, well thought of, were the ones that got affected the most. Some good ICOs have also suffered because of what has happened to the global market, the whole crypto market, but not just the ICO market. We've seen the regulators coming in because of 97% ICOs actually not even knowing what they're going to get into. And we in fact did a workshop couple of months back where we went and asked a couple of investors in a room that why have you invested in it? What is your belief? Do you believe in the technology? Do you know what you're putting your money in? There's a basic principle in law called caveat emptor, buyer beware. So have you looked into it, or has it been more of a FOMO, a herd mentality? So those have been very interesting experiences that we've seen in the market. When we saw the regulators started looking at it, we started doing research and follow up on what these regulators are doing. What Gibraltar, when they came out with the 9 principles for a blockchain company, then how are those principles being implemented? What UAE is doing, or what different regulators around the world are doing. Now, how we look at it as lawyers is different from how investors look at regulations. So we always welcome regulations, and we say regulations means we're gonna get more streamlined, more legalized, and we know that how businesses grow. And we welcomed it. How the regulators have come out with regulations is a different subject altogether. They're also learning. It's a new technology. Regulations and technology have histories which goes many centuries. So there would always be a reluctance, a resilience to adapting a technology by a regulator who's used to a conventional system. And this technology actually tells you to not think like in the conventional system. So we're finding it extremely interesting and challenging at the same time, not only for the end users or the investors or the technology believers, but even for our legal fraternity.
Right.
Yes, it's quite challenging to
Quite challenging, yeah,
to give
sure.
our opinions and advice.
Yeah.